Cereal time, cereal time, cereal time, whoa.
MultiGrain Cheerios.
Crunch.
What's up, cereal heads? Today we're going to talk about some of the new cereals from General Mills. General Mills recently released their slate of 2021 cereals, and there are a bunch of products to be excited about. Here's the picture they posted on Instagram revealing the slate of their new products. Some of these I'll be dedicating entire videos to, but I figure we'll cover the other stuff in this General Mills general video. Let's take a quick tour of these new cereals. First, they have these new WonderWorks keto-friendly cereals in peanut butter, cinnamon, and chocolate. I definitely won't be covering these because keto cereals are not really tasty or good unless you're a person on a limited diet and your palate has gotten used to these inferior tastes in cereals. Cinnamon Toast Crunch Chocolate Churros, which I'll cover here in a minute. Dunkaroos are back in cereal form, and we'll cover that one in another video. These remixed dry cereal snack pouches, which I'm really excited for, but I still haven't found yet in my local stores. We'll discuss them briefly in this video. 2 new Cheerio varieties, which I'll cover here. Pokemon cereal, which we already covered. 2 new Sesame Street cereals, which will get their own videos, and 3 varieties of new Larabar cereal, which will also get their own video. So now that you know what to keep your eyes peeled for when you go to the store, let's discuss some of these new cereals. First up, new Cinnamon Toast Crunch Chocolate Churros. These are new, but not really, right? These are new in the same way that the Cinnamon Toast Crunch Churros were new when they came out, even though they're really just regular Cinnamon Toast Crunch in tubular churro form. These will just be like regular chocolate Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but in churro form as well. The ingredients on the side of the box here are the same as regular chocolate Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but still form matters, and having churro shapes makes it different than Cinnamon Toast Crunch squares. The box is fairly underwhelming with no fun games or anything on the side here, and the back of the box, well, can you actually put less effort into the back of a box of cereal? There's nothing here worth looking at while you eat a bowl of this stuff. I mean, maybe if you like staring at some of these churro characters, but anyway, let's open up this stuff and take a look. So here's what a bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch Chocolate Churros looks like. Just like the other Cinnamon Toast Crunch Churros cereal, but with a brown chocolate look to the pieces. The oblong shapes are a little big and hard to fit a bunch on your spoon. But let's hit them with some milk and give them a try. Yeah, so it's just chocolate Cinnamon Toast Crunch in churro form, which is not bad. I mean, if you like chocolate Cinnamon Toast Crunch, then you'll love this stuff. It's not too chocolatey. There's a hint of cinnamon sugar in there. As I mentioned before, they're a little harder to fit a bunch of these pieces on your spoon, so I'd rather go for regular chocolate Cinnamon Toast Crunch. But if you want to switch it up, give these a try. Personally, when it comes to churros, I like original OG cinnamon churros. Not a huge fan of the flavored churros. Although I did have a grape flavored churro at Downtown Disney once that was amazing. It tasted like a churro dipped in powdered grape Kool-Aid. So good. Anyway, this new Cinnamon Toast Crunch Chocolate Churros is pretty good, but I think it works better as a dry snack. And we'll circle back to talking about dry snack cereal in a minute. But before that, we gotta move on to the new Cheerio flavors. And the first up to bat is new MultiGrain Cheerios with real strawberries. Now this one seems so simple and plain, but it's right up my alley. I actually really like MultiGrain Cheerios. Not quite as much as Honey Nut Cheerios, but I'll always go for these over regular Cheerios. And adding dried strawberries to the mix, well, that just makes it better. It's like Special K with red berries, but with MultiGrain Cheerios instead. Now if you look at the picture on the front of the box, the strawberries in there look like real strawberries. They don't even look like dried up strawberries. On the ingredients here on the side of the box, it says dried strawberries, not freeze-dried strawberries. Now I suspect they are in fact freeze-dried and not simply dehydrated strawberries, because mass manufactured cereals like this usually go with the freeze-dried version. But let's open them up and take a look. So here's what a bowl of new MultiGrain Cheerios with strawberries looks like. And yep, you can see right off the bat that they are in fact freeze-dried strawberries. Freeze-dried fruit has that sort of crunchy, airy, porous texture that melts on your tongue, whereas dehydrated dried fruit has that sort of chewy and still pliable texture. I'm a fan of the latter, but if you let the freeze-dried fruit sit in milk long enough, they kind of soften up and become more edible. So let's hit them with some milk. And then I'm just gonna wait for a few seconds to let that milk really do the trick on those dried strawberries, help rehydrate them. That's pretty tasty. Those MultiGrain Cheerios are delicious as always, and adding a sweet little tartness from the dried strawberries is a nice touch. I'm all for this combination, and it feels like I'm eating a healthy cereal too. I mean, Cheerios are healthy, right? They're good for cholesterol. So I really like this variety, and I hope they decide to add more real fruit to Cheerios in the future. Okay, on to the next new Cheerios variety, and that's new chocolate strawberry Cheerios. Now these Cheerios are limited edition, as you can see by the banner sprawled across the front here, and they have the same box art and branding as all the other special limited edition Cheerios. Simple bowl there in the middle with the cereal, and then the ingredients on the side. Look at that chocolate covered strawberry there. You just want to pluck it right off the box and eat it, don't you? Now let's take a look at the back of the box here. They actually have some fun activities to read while you're eating a bowl of this stuff. They ask you to match the chocolate color item with its strawberry item to make a common phrase. like lock and key, hammer and nail, bacon and eggs. And they have a fun little quiz down here. Which of these facts are true for strawberries, which are true for chocolate, and which are true for both? This is actually a tough quiz. I won't spoil it for you if you want to pick up a box and guess yourself. The answers are on the bottom of the box. So let's open up this stuff and take a look. So here's what a bowl of chocolate strawberry Cheerios look like. You can see this stuff looks like regular chocolate Cheerios that you can find on shelves, and the strawberry ones that they release seasonally. They just combine them for you so you don't have to do that work yourself. Let's hit these with some milk and give them a try. Yeah, I love it. What a great flavor combination. I mean, who doesn't love chocolate and strawberry? I've actually combined these two flavors before myself, but it's nice to have them do it for me in a whole box full of it. You'll notice that these chocolate Cheerios don't have that same dusting or coating on them like the ones that come in the peanut butter chocolate Cheerios. Which brings me to some cereal philosophizing that my friend Dan over at cerealously.net did about this flavor combination. See, his theory is that with the 3 flavors of chocolate, strawberry, and peanut butter, you can make the perfect cereal combinations. They're like the primary colors of cereal flavors. Just pick 2, it's all you need. And voila, classic. Peanut butter and chocolate, that's a great flavor combination, and we got the delicious peanut butter chocolate Cheerios. Chocolate and strawberry, delicious, and now we have these chocolate strawberry Cheerios. Peanut butter and strawberry, well, that's essentially a peanut butter and jelly cereal. Delicious. But we haven't seen that flavor combination yet from Cheerios. Do you think they'll combine peanut butter Cheerios and strawberry Cheerios and make that wonderful peanut butter and jelly Cheerios that we all want? Well, we can only hope. Okay, so I'm going to talk about one other new flavor of Cheerios that wasn't in that image I showed you up there at the top. And that's because these aren't a US release. I'm talking about new frosted vanilla Cheerios. These recently came out up in Canada. And you can tell, of course, because there's dual languages on the box here. See the French side and then the English side. But you can see it's got that same simplistic look and branding of our US Cheerios. They have that bowl front and center with the Cheerios there and then the ingredients on the side. This one has some vanilla on the side and some snowflakes scattered across the background. Now we already have frosted Cheerios here, so this isn't really revolutionary. But I do like adding the hint of vanilla. And another thing I noticed is the ingredients here on the side. You'll see that it's sweetened with golden sugar and golden syrup. Now, I'm not an expert on sweeteners and sugar, but I think golden sugar is less processed than heavily refined white sugar, and it still retains some molasses. And I'm not sure if they use golden sugar and syrup up in Canada because of national food restrictions, or maybe just because it tastes better. Whatever the case may be, let's open up this stuff and take a look. So here's what a bowl of frosted vanilla Cheerios from Canada look like. They kind of look like our frosted Cheerios, maybe not as frosted or coated. You definitely wouldn't be able to identify the taste of these things just by looking at them. Let's hit them with some milk and give them a try. Yeah, they're pretty tasty. Not anything too special though. The flavor is definitely different than our frosted Cheerios, but the vanilla isn't too strong. It has that sort of vanilla flavor that you get in some of the birthday cake flavored cereals. If you added some multicolored marshmallows to this stuff, you could call them birthday cake Cheerios. It's a nice little change up. I don't know if I'd buy these regularly. They're not bad, but I still think that chocolate strawberry Cheerio is the winner of the new Cheerio varieties. Now, the last thing I'm going to talk about in this video are those new remix pouches from General Mills. I haven't found them in my local stores yet, but I know they're already on shelves. Again, not something I buy regularly, but they look like fun flavor combos that you can enjoy snacking on while you're sitting on the couch watching a movie. The Cinnamon Toast Crunch version has Cinnamon Toast Crunch pieces, Cinnamon Toast Crunch churro pieces, and vanilla checks. Not really sure why we need 2 different shapes of Cinnamon Toast Crunch in this mix, and this stuff will probably make a cinnamon sugar mess while you're trying to eat it as a dry snack. But adding vanilla checks is a nice touch. I'm sure these are pretty tasty. Next is the Golden Graham S'mores Remix pouch, which has golden grahams, Cocoa Puffs, and marshmallows. Just like Post's or Multi-Meal's version of s'mores cereal, which is also the Honey Maid version of s'mores cereal. I'm not sure why they didn't make this into an actual variety of Golden Graham cereals to compete with the Post version. Maybe this dry snack version is just a test run before they release it as a cereal. I mean, it already is a cereal, you just add milk to it. In fact, I wish General Mills had just re-released S'mores Crunch cereal instead of this dry snack mix. That was chocolate flavored Golden Grahams with marshmallows. We can hope this is just the first baby step in resurrecting that classic cereal. Now, this last remix pouch is probably the most interesting to me. This is Chocolate Toast Crunch with Chocolate Toast Crunch pieces, vanilla checks, and caramel corn. That's a rich and delicious combo, and it'll probably be my favorite one since it's the only one that's kind of different or unique and has a new flavor profile that we haven't seen before. I'm gonna try all these remix pouches with milk, just like regular cereal, and this last one seems the most interesting to me. Caramel corn and cereal, okay, I'm here for it. All right, well that's it for the new crop of General Mills cereals. As I mentioned at the top, there are other new General Mills cereals as well, but they'll get their own dedicated video. Which new General Mills cereals are you looking forward to? Let me know down in the comments. All right, as always, thank you for watching, and until next time, stay crunchy. Neapolitan Cheerios, here we come.